Well, yes, like I said, we've been chasing this down, and I actually was able to watch Netflix on Encounters, and they mentioned the group MUFON. And I'll be honest with you, Brett, like I was telling someone today, I would be shocked if I was able to get anyone like that to come on. But I said, you know what? What the hell? I'll reach out and let them know I'm interested and see if they want interested to come on. And I did get a response saying they were interested to come on last month. So
And for
I've
the
been putting
listeners, what was Encounters about?
counters about essentially aliens and UFOs and alien encounters and stuff like that. So I think it was 4 episodes. It goes into detail, and in one of the first episodes, they're talking about. I think it was in Texas. They mentioned MUFON. So, like I said, I reached out, and the media relations person, Ron James, responded. And Ron, we'll go into a little further detail before he comes on. He's the media relations for MUFON, and he's director and creator of the UFO documentary Accidental Truth. We welcome to the Three Guys podcast.
Well, thanks for having me. It's been a little meandering path getting here, but I'm glad to finally be on your show.
Listen, I told my brother, I said, I reached out. I said, I'm like, yeah, I'll reach out for the hell of it, see if I get a response. And then when you responded, I said, oh my God, I struck gold. It's like, this is something that we've been trying to push for the longest time, to have someone come on and talk about this subject.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. And it's really starting to explode, but it's the same old information that we've been told for years, just being regurgitated and recycled. So the deception continues.
Exactly. I did watch your the documentary there, The Accidental Truth, which was very interesting.
Oh, well, thank you. I tried to make a film that was going to be, no nonsense, no tinfoil hat stuff, all verifiable facts. And I think we laid out a pretty good case that the government's been covering this up for quite some time.
And that's what I was telling my brother. I said, you brought in such reliable people. It's not something like, you just, random people like, oh yeah, okay, this is some BS. There was reliable sources on there. They were, and then like someone said, the people who can talk, they won't talk, but the ones you do talk, you don't believe them because, like, what are they talking about, right?
Exactly. And there's a whole bunch of controversy around that film and some others that's just about to blow up in the mainstream. And so it's going to be interesting to watch it unfold. I'll go a little more into that later.
Definitely.
So it's pleasure to meet you, Ron. And like my brother said, I'm super ecstatic to have you on here, man. And like, this was when he had told us that you were coming on, and I did the research and everything. I was like, oh, this is what we've been looking for a while. This whole UFO, or otherwise known as UAPs now. I think, obviously the documentary, I watched it at least 2 or 3 times, and just to go back and to see other pieces. And you had Matthew Modine on there as a narrator and executive producer. And what I wanted to do is, like, this might kind of kick off what your thing for your in regards for our listeners, what the documentary is about. Is he had a quote from Instagram when he had posted on there a while back, and he had said, the reality of another intelligence engaging humanity becomes undeniably clear. You'll witness revelations from true government insiders that have never been shared with the public. From over 15 years of interviews and investigation, Ron James painstakingly connects the dots.
Yeah, and that's what I feel like I did. There's a lot of films out there, and there's a lot of filmmakers, but I wanted to make something that was self-contained and that laid out everything verifiable. So you see all these projects that make all these claims, and there's just so little real evidence. And we got as much evidence as we could: genuine government documents, genuine government insiders, and a paper trail that kind of, when you start to weave the parts together, the truth becomes very clear. And so I've won, this film's won 25 film festival awards so far.
Wow.
And it was in the top 10 documentaries worldwide for 18 weeks on the Apple charts. And so it did pretty good.